So, speaking of somebody, like I said, was who's trying to make it, Wonder Man has hit Disney Plus, 8 episodes, fairly short episodes, like 30 minutes apiece, which
Yeah.
Yep.
surprising. So Wonder Man follows Simon Williams, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. He's just a struggling Hollywood actor, desperate for his big break. His life changes when he meets our boy Trevor Slattery, played by Ben King.
Yeah.
We know him as the
Yeah.
Mandarin, where it was just a role. You know what I mean? It was just a role. That's it.
It was
So
just a role.
It was just a role.
America. But
I know, right?
but then they found out that that movie is being rebooted, called Wonder Man, and they both get sort of casting calls to sort of redeem their career. There's a redemption career, and then there's a start of a career. But the surprising thing is that our guy Simon Williams, just so happens to have real superpowers. And they track our guy, the Mandarin, down at the airport and say, hey, you got to get close to him. So he makes a friendship with Simon, secretly being an informant until all hell sort of breaks loose at the end. It won't spoil all of it, but just saying, Doc, straight up, did Wonder Man deliver for you? And before you answer that, what were your expectations before you went into Wonder Man?
Like I told you before, son, lowered expectations. That's how I went into this thing. I didn't know nothing about Simon Williams or Wonder Man or nothing else. So when I first saw it come on, I was like, ugh, this might be a little slow, until his acting scene came in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And now we all know Yaya is a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
But this show here set the bar for me when it comes to a master class in acting. Ben Kingsley and that young man right here did a phenomenal job. So my expectations weren't even high, man. They raised like every episode. It was like going up and up and up and up and up until at the end, I was like, wait a minute, I need more episodes. That's how I was feeling at the end.
Yeah.
I thought this show was absolutely wonderful. I thought it was phenomenal. And I look forward to season 2 and season 3 and maybe a movie.
So about the seasons, this was they state this as being a mini series. So will it get a season 2? They're hopeful because it's only been out a few days,
A week.
And it's already getting a lot of buzz as being one of the best things that Marvel has put out within this Disney Plus TV show sort of universe there.
Right. And I was gonna say something with the statement that Kevin Feige made before when he said we're gonna stop with the quantity and start focusing on the quality of the product we put out. If this is the first show they put out, bro, I'm looking forward to the rest of the stuff that follows this.
Yeah, Jen, what about you? Going into it, expectations, and then when you finished it, how'd you feel?
So I'm actually still working through it. I haven't gone all the way through, but you know me, I really don't mind spoilers too much. It only gets me excited. Same thing with Doc. I didn't know anything about Wonder Man. I knew that when it was announced, it was coming, and it was one of the series that wasn't talked about too much. And one of the things that we kept seeing with certain Marvel properties, they're not doing a lot of marketing for certain shows. Including this one, there was not a lot of marketing for it. So yeah, went in with no with really no expectations at all, just going in blind and going, okay,
yeah,
what do we have? And I was very delightfully surprised of how they are doing this show. And also from the narrative that because I did light research, knowing that in the original comic book he is a Hollywood actor in the universe. So the fact that they're doing that angle, but they're really showing the nitty gritty of it. Granted, I've never done acting myself. I've never gone to an audition, so I don't know what that process is really like. But this felt very real and very believable to see that the frustration of it. And So, and then like you have that narrative, and then the undertone of the family dynamic, which is not really
Mm-hmm.
healthy
Mm-hmm.
for him.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's just like, well, wait, he has powers. What powers does he have? He's just breaking stuff right now, like, and his eyes turn colors. What is happening with this man?
He's just
Jen,
manipulating ionic energy.
he has one of the most awesome powers ever put in a comic book. He can use ions to his will. He can bend it to his will.
Oh,
The
that's
ionic
dope.
energy.
That's
So
dope.
that's one of the coolest, to me, one of the coolest superpowers.
I mean, but to what I just said a moment ago, I actually am finding that I'm enjoying not knowing what the source material is, because I
Mm-hmm.
feel I can't really be like, man, if they don't get this right, you know
Yep.
what's gonna happen. I'm so glad I don't have that mentality going into this one, like I'm gonna be for Supergirl. I'm just walking in like, okay, what do we got?
And I think with this one, we talked about it earlier before. Was like the marketing wasn't there. It felt very similar to what they were doing with Ironheart, where they were
And
like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Wakanda for
here's
that Wakanda
Eyes of
show.
Wakanda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Eyes of Wakanda.
Eyes of
So
Wakanda, thank
and
you.
it's hard to not think like, complexion played a part, but with something like this was just good. This was
Yes, it
different
was.
than anything Marvel has done. It felt experimental at times, where
Yeah.
it's like, we're playing around with mutants now. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we got people after they can't be actors. The dopest episode with Doorman was
Yep, the Doorman episode. Yep.
like that was
Yes.
such a dope episode, man. Like,
And
where the
he
hell
was
is
such
Josh
a
Gad?
laid back dude.
Where's Josh Gad at, man? We still don't
But
know.
somewhere. And my whole thought, I'm gonna say one thing that upset me. One thing that upset me about old Doorman. Why did he have to put his finger in that goop coming off the garbage can, bro? Off the garbage can, you gonna go put your finger in here?
I thought the same thing. Like, dude, like usually you just be like, oh, and then just walk
Right,
away.
it's leaking.
Like, you don't have to
ain't
touch
touching nothing
it.
that comes out of trash can, man.
No, especially not there in the city. That's disgusting. And he gonna put his whole hand in. I was like, oh God.
But I thought this worked. It was very low on the punching, obviously, and action, but the intensity and drama was there, because even Turtle said, like, there's times, like, even his auditions, you're like, dude, put that pen down. Stop taking those notes, man.
That opening scene where he's actually on America Horror Story, I'm like, you haven't even shot a shot yet. What are you doing?
Not
Jen,
one shot.
I kid you both not. I was watching it this morning, and the whole time during that scene when he started talking, I'm looking like this, because I was like, I can't watch this. I'm not watching this at all, man. I could just hear like how bad it was going, because you could feel it. It was so anxiety filled or anxiety rich. Even the casting call back for Wonder Man when they're all in the house, you're like, come on, man, just get out of your head, man.
To go back. Dion, I'm sorry, Dion. I need you to go back and lay eyeballs on that scene and look at the people's faces.
Yes, I noticed that right away.
They make that scene, dog.
No,
and then when the old girl was like, oh, the showrunner called, we don't even need this scene no more. Like, we done. That's a wrap, people. And just look at the expression on people's face, bro. He made you want to take an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Give one of them. You can.
Dude, I could literally feel the anxiety and tension from that. So, like I said, all of this leading up to like towards the end, again, very unformulaic from Marvel with this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the approach they took, Jen.
Yeah, so I was gonna say this about, his needing to create backstories. I mean, I can get that to a degree because I play D&D. So when I create my characters for those games, you have to cultivate a backstory, because it depending on your DM or your GM, however you want to call it, sometimes they use that for the story that you're playing at hand. It's really good source material, as we always talk about. But dude, if this is your first break and you're on American Horror Story, I can understand. Like, he had a good question. It's like, hey, what is our relationship here? Do we previously know each other about something? It's like, oh, I don't know. It's like, well, how do you feel about this? As soon as the woman said, let's do 2 takes, I would have stopped right there. I would have not done any more.
He needed
because he kept going. He was like, so
legitimately
how does the dog feel in this scene? Because what did the dog eat before we left the house? You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to know everything.
Are you doing? You got 2 additional shots. Just take the 2 shots. Do the original script shot that they said they were going to do, and then do your suggestion because they actually liked it.
And I have to say, that's the crazy thing. They actually, the actual writer and director standing there took your suggestion and was like, we're going to do 2 shots. That was brilliant. And he just kept going and screwed himself out of that gig. Yep. But when he did the part to get Wonder Man, Jen, how many episodes did you get into, Jen?
4.
Oh, we're halfway there, Jen. The business about to pick up.
Oh, I can tell by the tension. I can tell by the tension of it. I'm like, oh, like where I stopped, I'm like, oh man,
I don't want to spoil it for you, but Jen, just prepare yourself. Don't be eating popcorn or something when the scene come on, because it might go everywhere.
Okay.
But during his audition or his casting call, his callback, when they went to go see what's his name? Novak.
Yes.
When they went to go see the director,
Von Kovac.
Von Kovac, yes. When he is acting in that scene, I was just sitting back like, man, I felt like I needed a notepad. I was like, okay, drop my jaw, drop my eyes, look like that. Like everything he was doing. And I'm sitting there like, man, I wonder if everybody else is looking at Ben Kingsley and Yaya like both of these guys are absolutely phenomenal actors. Like, if people don't
they get to play off of each other, like
yes, and the way they play off of each other, yes, it's awesome.
The writing of the show is very genius because one of the things that I actually liked was how much they actually incorporated everyday life with everyday movies within this show. And the fact that they're referencing real movies, it's just not something made up for the universe. It's like, and they're throwing in Shakespeare's and plays and sonnets, like actually quoting true milestone monologues and things like that. And then the way they're portraying actors and playing off of each other, portraying actors, and then they're actors. That's genius.
And then on top of that
is the chief from Miami. From Bad Boys. Have you seen him yet? Is he by?
Oh, Jen probably had. I think he was in episode.
What's his name? What's his name? I can because Jen, they went to go get acting help. Have you seen that part yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, but no. To reference what you said about just they're in a real world. They're referencing real
Pantaleone.
World. Yeah, they're.
Joe Pantaleone.
Yes.
Yeah.
When they went to his house. Oh yeah, no, I saw that one.
He is freaking hilarious. When he opened the ceiling for the
tree. Like, my wife designed this house. Oh, the tree needs more sun. Hold on.
Y'all want to hear something crazy? Because if you hadn't watched the Eddie Murphy Netflix joint,
that's in there.
I was like, is that Eddie's house?
No, but it was so dope about that, Jen. Like you said, they live in a world where we inhabit too.
Yeah.
So it makes it makes it feel more real.
Yes,
it does.
Than anything I think we've seen so far. Yes, we've seen them take place in New York. Yes, we've heard references of Star Wars. We get it. You know, what's that old movie? You know, we heard that from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But this one being particularly right into acting or about acting, I don't know. The possibilities of this seem
the fact that got Joe to be Joe.
Yeah, and
they did.
I was like, wait, he's playing himself? This is dope.
Yes. Yeah, that was good. That was so good. But Jen, even 4 episodes in, like you can sort of, I don't know if you can tell where it's building to that point, but a lot more tension is on the way. A lot more sort of just
when I tell
get out of your own way.
Yeah,
the betrayal scene, Gene.
I can't tell where it's building to, but I'm very intrigued of where we're building to.
Listen, when it comes to the betrayal scene, when it clicks in his head that this, because he's never had friends before.
Right.
When his only friend has betrayed him, man, I felt that would in my soul, and he just took a walk.
Well, especially like with what his mom shares with him, you know, and then the fact that when he comes to the birthday party and she's like, "Wait, you brought a friend? You have a friend." She's so
you have a
excited
friend.
he has a friend, and she actually opens up with him and tells him he's actually never had friends. So the fact that you're his friend, and you can tell that it's just like it's like cutting into him. Like
And everything you're saying, he said that he was like, "I took you to my mama's house." He said, "I took you to my mom's birthday." And this whole time you were spying on me. And man, he went and took a walk, and
it was again, we got Damage Control. Again, they're the bad guys in this one. Sort of kind of bad guys, but
yeah,
we'll see. But I just have to say, I was very surprised by this show. Again, an easy, quick watch.
Oh yeah.
And like that was a surprise to me. The runtime was a big surprise for me. But
you thought it was gonna be like an hour each?
Yeah, but given all that they got into there, they fleshed out a really good story. You want to talk about he fleshing out backstories for himself. Like they did a really good job within 30 or 32 minutes of a show.
Yeah.
To do that for him, where we got to where like Jen, we're at halfway through the series. And we're like, I understand this guy. So I'm thinking like he was a relatable character, one of the most relatable characters I think Marvel has done for a TV show.
Oh, so far, definitely. Because, you know, one of the things that I have in other conversations with other friends when we talk about the series that are put out on streaming is what is the appropriate length time for shows? And honestly, because I feel like it comes up with every new show, it's hard to weigh now because there are some shows where it needs more than 30 minutes to flesh it out properly. Like Andor, for example. You need more than 30 minutes per episode for that show.
But Skeleton Crew, 30 minutes is a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, and it was perfect.
It was fine. This show, with what they did, superb. You don't need any more than what they did. And it's 8 episodes. That's a nice spot for the show. So So I think when it comes to shows, it's like, well, what's the appropriate amount of episodes? It's going to depend on the story at this point. It's going to depend on the story.
So again, given the story, that's a good point, Jen. Given the story, we know what Marvel's done so far. I don't know what's in the future for them when it comes to TV series. After this, I didn't look that up before getting on. But do you think Marvel could do a little bit, I'm gonna call it experimental, because this felt like an experiment, because this was definitely different from everything that we've seen before from a superhero show. Should Marvel sort of experiment with shows like this a little bit more on Disney Plus instead of giving us the Falcon Winter Soldier stuff or the throw me a character that I don't fully know about that much and let's build that guy out on streaming?
I would say so with the success of this one because it worked.
It did, but like you said too, Jen, it depends on the character and the story too.
Like, because I would say this. However, they decided to go in with the story, the length of time they gave to the writers in the writers' room, and how they planned out episode by episode, I would just say take this play and run the play again with a different Marvel character that we haven't gotten before, that we're not familiar with, because what Marvel has shown us is, hey, we took a risk and it worked and y'all loved it. It's like, okay, great, run the play again. Do it again.
And the way it works well with Marvel too, you feel something for those characters.
You
like
do.
That's why like Secret Invasion really didn't work. Like even though we had Nick Fury, which cosplay for Dragon Con, Nick Fury, I got it. That's what I'm going as on one of those days, Doc. I got.
So you dressing up all 5 days? I just want to make sure you dressing up all 5 days.
I might not do Thursday.
Okay,
that's badge pickup day. But every other day.
All right,
Got
so I got to bring 3 outfits too. All right,
Nick
I got
Fury.
I'm just gonna show up as myself and be like, "Look at my friends. Look at
Nick
my
Fury.
friends."
Nick Fury. Arthur Morgan. Who else I got? I made a list. But
I tell
Oh
you
my
who I
God.
can't be.
we'll
Who
get
I
to those.
cannot be in Atlanta. I can't be Blade because they got enough Blades.
Dude, you could join. You know, you gotta end.
What you could?
I
you
know,
could,
but
you could be Wonder Man. Hello.
I could be Wonder Man. I need to drop a little bit more weight before I can put that suit on.
You could.
Okay.
You could be Wonder Man.
So yeah, so Arthur Morgan. I did say Nathan Drake because that's an easy one.
You did say
You know?
Nathan Drake.
Nick Fury. Static Shock with the X with the hat. I was
Are you gonna do the wig though?
Nah. I'm gonna just do the hat. Didn't he have one suit?
Alexander's
like
Goose. I love it.
X? Green Lantern.
that would be
but I
super
can't
cute.
do green. I can't do green contacts, man. I just can't do contacts. I can't do it.
What, they itch your eyes or something?
I hate eye drops. Okay.
Oh.
I got a dope idea for Venom that I've seen already done before. And then I was like, I'll just find like some Black Panther wear and just walk through like T'Challa the entire day.
There you go.
Now,
just boom, boom.
so
Everybody.
you talked me into the first one that I'm doing, which is Luke Cage. You talked me into that one, so that's why I'm getting back. I'm getting back right.
2 years.
But that's why I'm getting back right in the gym because I was like, nah, if I'm gonna be Luke Cage, I gotta be sexy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because Luke Cage got the build, he got the bald head, he's sexy, right? So I got to be
TV
sexy.
show Luke Cage or comic book Luke Cage?
TV show Luke Cage, because I'm not doing the 70s with the butterfly joint. I can't find the yellow shirt.
You don't have to do that.
I can't find the yellow shirt with the lime green.
But you can just do the yellow shirt. Didn't he have like chains around his arms?
He had chains. He had a chain around his arm, which I don't like that because damn it, he wasn't in prison no more.
Okay, but he still kept. That's a crowd, man. Look, that's like LeBron doing it after a dunk. The crowd. They should go get that headpiece, man. But yeah, does not approve. Hey, Ben, boy, that's a throwback. Sage Ben Stein. Clear eyes. Wow, I remember that crap. But sorry to get us off topic. But no. I think experimental wise, this is where we should go. Give us characters like this on Disney Plus, and then we'll be excited to see them within the movie when they jump in too. Because we got 8 good episodes of this character now that we know, and apparently the Mandarin is back, kinda.
Yes.
I'm anxious to see where we go from this and where this lead to. What will this lead to? Will it lead to something with Spider-Man in June? Does it lead to something for Doomsday for him to do? I think he's fairly early in his, I guess, superhero wing, if that's what he becomes or wants to do. I'm anxious to see it.
He's not, he ain't ready for that type of challenge, though. I don't give him
No, he ain't call.
He might have had power since he was 13, but he ain't know how to use them until like right now. He ain't ready for Doomsday.
Which would be interesting because we got to figure out like who could really teach him how.
Right. That's true. Who could really point him in the right direction? But here's the thing, though. This is a crazy thing. If you notice, Ben Kingsley's character have been around all of the super people. So actually, Ben Kingsley, his friend, can actually show him how to be a better superhero than any of them other people. Because he's been around the good ones and the bad ones.
He was in in
the 10 Rings with Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Was he in that?
So he's
he's in that.
With the little furry thing with the wings.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that again too because
he's in there.
Because you gotta think, Dion. Here's the thing. Where is he gonna take him? He just broke him out of this prison. I'm sorry, Jen. Dadgummit, shit.
We gonna find out. We gonna find out.
Because where else could you take him other than there?
Right.
Because anywhere else in the real world, he's going to get caught again.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
They were waiting for him at the airport, boy. The fact that he just thought that he could threaten America and be like, "Yeah, we cool."
Yeah, I'll go back. I'm going back to LA.
Like, it was just a role, man. Go talk to Stark. He knows.
But here's the thing, though. Dion. He was cleared of said, trial. He was cleared of that. of being the Mandarin because they know
True.
it was a role.
True,
So
but
the FBI technically should not have arrested him for anything.
Right, because
But they
it
wanted
wasn't
to
real.
use him, and they knew he was scared of going back to prison. So of course, use that
use him
to
as
our
an informant.
advantage. Yeah, and have him inform on Simon.
Yeah, man.
But
Hey,
this was a phenomenal show.
surprised.
And there are still some things that we didn't get to see. And hopefully, if this does get picked up for another season, I know it's just a mini series, but if it picks up and they do some other stuff with it, I would like to know what happened to his father.
Well, it's good to see. True that too.
Yeah, that was
Because
that
I don't
that
think we
was
got
a
Because they kept hinting about the fire when he was 13, and then
But
his
he
father
wasn't
was
there.
no
For,
longer
was
he
a
there.
wasn't
hook,
in the
man.
fire though, right?
That's
Was
a hook.
his dad
I
wasn't?
don't.
Didn't
But it
die
could have
in
been
fire, right?
the way he shakes stuff like an earthquake. You never know what caused his father's demise, or however it happened.
Which would explain why his brother is the way he is with him, always giving him a hard time, because it's like an unspoken thing between the two brothers. If
No,
if it's something that Simon did to cause their father's passing, which I would assume, of course, is by accident because he's
yeah,
a
and it
kid.
would,
He doesn't
yeah,
understand what's going on with him.
and it wouldn't have been the fire because the mom was talking about like they hadn't been the same like since or something.
Right.
Yeah, the
After their
father
dad
already
passed.
had passed by the fire.
So he could have did like Jen said. He could have done something unknowingly, right? Early in
Yeah.
his
Like he
his
could have been
time with his
dreaming and
power.
did something maybe.
Man, we're going in. Okay, here's a quick question. We'll
rolling.
go on to our game of guess the rating. Mutants in MCU. We talked about it a little bit.
Mhm.
We're just
It's about
assuming, like,
time.
okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
It's about time. I mean, what we talking about?
They've been hinting it since Kamala.
I mean,
And now we're
you
getting
got
X-Men
Wolverine
and
and Deadpool,
Doomsday.
MCU. You feel me? Wolverine 1 trillion% a mutant. You feel me?
Well, it's what's gonna be interesting because obviously since our guy Doorman Ding Dong, that's such a good. I'm gonna go back and watch that one. That was such a good episode, but just because of like the act that they have, like, hey, you can't be an actor if you're a mutant. Essentially, if you have superpowers, you can't do this because of him. So it's getting close to getting to those, those certain laws that, hey, man, we might need a Sentinel to go pick some people up. And who's gonna fly in to stop the Sentinels, man? Bring in the X-Men. Bring in the X-Men.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You kind of have this prison full of people that you want to just put people in there because you don't want to lose funding from the government.
Oh, that was
That's so messed up. I was like, I'm sorry. You did what now? And you want to do what? Because you did what before that other what? Wait.
Yeah. That was quite the
Oh,
and like, hey, I need my job, man. You gotta go out here and do this. That was like, come on, brother.
Yeah.
Do your job. But again, fantastic series. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Watch
8 episodes.
it. Yes.
Yaya is killing it. It's good to see him after Black Manta from Aquaman too. I thought he was dope in Aquaman. That theme song for him, bro. The Black Manta theme song. If you haven't heard it, it's a fight, man. Oh my goodness, like, that was the best thing that came out of those movies. Anyway, that was DC for you. Anyway, I felt like we could play. I'm not letting it go, y'all.
We know.
We're good. We understand.
So, new game this week is called Guess the Rating. So, pretty much tonight, Doc and Jim will go head to head to guess the ratings of superhero TV shows. The closest to the actual Rotten Tomatoes rating will be tonight's winner.